For those who have thought about coming out to Bentonville to ride but haven't done it yet, my only question is why haven't you done it yet? The city is super accessible, and there's Airbnbs right in the center of town. So, opening day of the Bike Fest was pretty interesting. You had some overland vendor companies there, a lot of bike companies, apparel companies, bike manufacturers, but you also had some trials and racing, short track, gravel racing, and got to watch some of the UCI qualifications for trials. It was pretty cool. Hey, honey, I need a new trailer for when I go mountain biking. I think I found a nice trailer. So now for some first person GoPro video that everybody's tired of on the internet. But for those who have not been to Bentonville and want to know how flowy and technical the trails are, for an East Coast guy from New Jersey, they're particularly flowy, but there's a lot of loose gravel and loose rock, which makes it a little bit technical, not really like East Coast rock and babyhead rock technical, but a lot of difficult uphill sections. They have some black diamond downhills, but I mostly stuck to the beginner and intermediate trails while I was here. So that's what you get a little bit of a sampling of. I'm going to try to get over to Kohler Park again sometime over the weekend, maybe post some of that footage. That's a little bit more of an advanced area, tighter trails, a little more tech and gnar if you're into that kind of thing. But all the areas around Bentonville have different trailheads where several trails will offshoot from there, and then you do a climbing trail back up, and you can hit a few trails in each area and just stay to one area. But today, I kind of just ran around different areas from Slaughter Pen up to Handcut Hollow and up to Bella Vista and back. So here's a little bit of a sampling if you're interested. If not, I guess you can jump off the video right here. Again, Matthew, the average gun owner, just showing different hobbies, different things that I do. Honestly, went down to the Gear Summit a few weeks ago in Texas. GOA put that on, and there's a big push now for people in the Second Amendment space to branch out and learn other skills. I mean, let's be honest. If you claim to be prepared, you own a firearm, and you claim to be prepared for self-protection, then you should also be prepared for other contingencies and realities, to be honest with you. You have a vehicle that's capable. Do you know how to drive it? Do you know how to wheel off-road? Are you in shape? Are you going to be able to defend yourself and your family? I mean, that's one of the main reasons I mountain bike ride. It's really to stay in shape and get in shape. Because the next thing I have to do is start weightlifting, because at my age, I'm just losing muscle mass. But, that's another story there. So if you really want to be a well-rounded individual and you're wondering why this is on the Average Gun Owner channel, I mean, this is my thing. I think people really should be more well-rounded than they are. Can you work on your own vehicles? Do you know how to work on electrical systems? Are you in shape? It's great. You can handle a firearm and you can shoot accurately. But let's be honest, in a lot of situations, you have to have the fitness, mental and physical, to actually do so. Mountain biking is one of those outlets for me. And it's another opportunity for me to stay in fighting shape, if you will. So, enjoy the rest of the video here. If you are interested in mountain biking in the Bentonville area, they got some really cool trails in this area. I probably only hit like 2 or 3% of them over the 3 or 4 times I've been to this area mountain biking, but it's a really cool place to come to. If you're a beginner, they have a lot of great greenways and some green trails. And now the big thing out here is big gravel. Long distance gravel riding and races are becoming really popular here. It really is a mountain biking destination place to be. So hope you enjoy this. Matthew, the Average Gun Owner. See you in the next one.
at it. Why did I stop pedaling?
So, okay, a little information about this greenway that I'm on. This is the Razorback Greenway, which runs all through the area. It's over 40 miles. I don't know what the exact length is. And it looks like, for the most part, the areas from Rogers up through Bentonville and up through Bella Vista are basically completed. So it's really cool because the greenway runs right adjacent to all the dirt and gravel areas. So even if you're with people who don't want to mountain bike in the dirt, they just want to stick to pavement, then they can just ride up the greenway, and it's unlimited miles, a bunch of offshoots. It runs down by the river, really scenic, really cool bike way for people who aren't, you know, hardcore mountain bikers, and they just, want to be in the area and you want to bring them to the area with you. You can actually do rides together. We did this a few years ago where one person in your party could stop at one section in the greenway, or you can jump into a set of trails and come out a mile or two further north and meet up again there and continue riding together. I think the greenway is what really ties everything together in Bentonville, and it can get you from the center of town all the way down to Rogers and the rail yard, which Google the rail yard in Rogers. It's a really cool place, and get you all the way up to the trails in Bella Vista and the entrance to Back 40. It's really cool, and it's wide open. There's actually restrooms and fitness areas and playgrounds all up and down. There's little skills areas and pump tracks. I don't think I got video of the pump track today. That's behind a grammar school up in Bella Vista. It's crazy. It seems like every middle school and grammar school in this area has a pump track behind it. But yeah, the greenway is key. If you're with people who are new to cycling in any form, road, gravel, or mountain biking, this greenway is a really cool area where you could ride together, for a bit, and then you can duck in and hit some intermediate or expert trails and get your fix in the meantime. Highly recommend it.
every elementary school has a pump track.